guys, Finally Sleeps here. In this video we're going to look at La Liga Rivals, the newest event for FIFA Mobile, and how it ties into Freeze. Before we get into that, make sure you've subscribed here at YouTube and turned on notifications to never miss out on any of our live stream events or new video releases. Now, my goal for 2019 was to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of this channel, and it's going to be close. Just wanted to say thank you for following along, watching here on YouTube, and being part of this ride. It's been a fun year, and I'm hoping to continue this on into 2020. All right, back to the business at hand. We're looking at a very disappointing December, which is not how I would like to start out any video, but it's starting with La Liga Rivals. Instead of a massive kick-ass Freeze event, we're given a Freeze rebranding and a rehash from years past, without it really even being an event. It's kind of nothing more than a vending machine for resources and players. So why am I even talking about Freeze? It's because La Liga Rivals is the first of 3 event tie-ins that make up Freeze. Yeah, EA is multitasking. They're phoning it in like a divorced dad trying to make the most of his weekend with the kids. Sure, dad's got plans to go take you to the movies, but the catch is he's working there now to help pay alimony and child support probably, and instead of being there for 3 hours watching the new Star Wars flick, you can plan on being there for 8 hours every day of the weekend, and the only movie you're allowed to watch is Pokemon Detective Pikachu over and over and over again, because he does work at the movies and you are going to the movies, but it's not the good cinema. It's that other cinema down the road that only has 2 theaters, one with Pikachu and the other with Rambo Last Blood, which sounds decent, but Dad promised Mom not to let you go into any rated R movies, so I choose Pikachu, and that's basically the Freeze event this year. All of your points for Freeze are going to be earned in other events. The first of which is La Liga Rivals, which is supposed to be what I'm talking about in this video, so let's take a look at it and see what the basic dealio is. Direct from EA, the basic event flow is you play daily matches to earn rivalry and snowflake points. You use your normal stamina, which is kind of a good thing. There's no event stamina. You use those rivalry points to claim up to 3 players per rivalry team. Then once you've claimed 3 players from one team and also created a full lineup of players from that same exact team, if you can do all that, then you can play in a special rivalry match for a choice of skill boost, coins, or a master player from that given team. That sounds straightforward, but it's not. And there's one major element to this event that people are missing and are probably going to continue to miss until they realize, holy shit, I'm missing something, and they don't know what they're missing. Now, I'm already getting emails from people and comments and DMs of, I've got an entire team together, why can't I play the rivalry match? We'll get to that. Every day, for whatever matchups are unlocked, you can play a skill game and 2 matches for each of the 2 teams in each rivalry. Stamina isn't an issue, so it's just about playing those 6 nodes for each rivalry at some point during that 24-hour period before the next reset. If you complete all 6 for any rivalry, you'll end up with 22 La Liga points and 12 snowflakes. For the first 2 resets, you only have 1 rivalry unlocked. Then on the 3rd reset, the 2nd unlocks, the 5th reset, the 3rd unlocks, and then on the 7th reset, you get the Big Daddy El Clasico. Here's how the numbers work out. Day 1 and 2, it's 22 La Liga Rival points, then 44 for the next 2, 66 for the next 2, and then 88 for the remainder of the event. That puts the total La Liga Rival points at 1,584 over the course of the 21 days. Now, what can you get with those 1,584 points? Not very damn much, actually. In the very first tab of the event, the easiest tab to complete, you can't even claim all 3 of either team's starting players. Both require 1,600 each. To complete the 3 players, you would need to spend some gems. It's only 2,500 for one basic pack to get those missing 16 points. I mean, you get 100, but you only need 16 of them. Now, this is where many players are missing that major element to this event. To play one of the rivalry matches, you not only need a full team made up of players from that team, but you must also have claimed all 3 event players. That means without spending gems, no La Liga Rivals Masters are possible whatsoever. No matter what you do, you cannot receive a La Liga Master without spending some gems. That's what they're called, La Liga Rivals Masters. There are master level starters, but these are different. I'm talking about that big one, the rivalry match. That is called the Rivals Master. Now move on to the second tab, and to play either rivalry match, you need to spend 2,050 La Liga rivalry points. You're 5 gem packs short, which is a total of 12,500 gems, plus you'd need to buy the missing 8 players to play either match. Move on to the third tab, and to play either rivalry match, you need to spend 2,400 La Liga rivalry points, meaning you're now 9 gem packs short of making it work, which is a total of 22,500 gems. Plus, you still need to buy those missing 8 players to play either side. For the El Clasico tab, you're looking at a total of 3,050 La Liga rivalry points needed, meaning you need to buy 15 gem packs. That's 37,500 gems, plus you're going to spend 10 to 25 million at least, bare minimum, just to make a full team of Real Madrid or Barcelona. Thanks a lot, EA. That doesn't mean this event is a bust. If you are in need of Real Madrid players for the Zidane campaign, you can grab 3 elites free to play, and then a 4th if you spend 2,500 gems. Or you can grab Carvajal at right back for 2,500 gems, or the other 2 starters without spending anything. Or you can even grab Marcelo and a random elite without spending any gems. Now, we all know how much those Real Madrid elites are going to be worth, especially. More than likely, they're the most valuable players from any team across the entire team in the entire game. Now, that will last as more and more people complete Zidane. But right now, you cannot grab an elite from Real Madrid. There's only a few that you can get under 1 million coins. Normally, I'm all about boost. I'm all about that boost. Whatever. But with the coins you can make from those Real Madrid players, plus they're also worthy for personal use with the Zidane campaign, I'll probably forego the 1,500 boost, and that's all you're going to be getting. If you have under 1,600 La Liga rival points, you're getting 1,500 boost. I'll probably just grab Real Madrid players in exchange for the La Liga rival points. For me, most likely Marcelo and a random elite or 2 if I do decide to spend some gems. Or if EA does give up a few offers near the holiday, which is very likely before the end of this event occurs, there will be some other ways to grab La Liga rival points. Not enough to make a big difference, but enough to grab those missing 16 maybe and not have to spend gems? Probably. The other side of this event is what it's done and going to continue to do to the La Liga rival players and their value in the market. Now, it's all speculation, but my guess is player values are going to rise for the teams from the tab in the day leading up to their tab's opening, as people try to complete their team to get all 11 players before it opens. Then after the tab opens, people are going to grab elites and start selling them, which should lower their value a little bit. And I doubt it's going to be enough to really swing things to make investing in them coming up before that time really worth it. But if you're looking for long-term investments, if any of these elites start dropping in price below what they should be because of the tab opening, then maybe buying them now to hold on to until February or March, it might be worth it. It's a risky investment, but if you've got enough coins, it's a gamble worth taking. For me, I've already invested enough in Real Madrid Team of the Weeks. I won't be buying anyone I can't use for Zidane. Plus, anyone I claim in the event, I'll be holding on to just long enough to sell. All of the starters are not auctionable until after the 5th of January. So if you grab that Marcelo, you can't get rid of him until after all of these events are complete. The Rivalry Masters, though, are auctionable now. And the first tab's masters are sitting at around the same range of value that the player of the month seem to be sitting. Make your own decision on this event. For me, it's all about Real Madrid, so I'll be saving all of my La Liga rival points until it opens and I start using stuff towards the end of the event. Now, as for the snowflakes and freeze, if you play all of this event, you're looking at 12 on the first 2 days, 24 on the 3rd and 4th, 36 on the 5th and 6th, and 48 every day of the event thereafter. That's a total of 864 snowflakes. Now, I'll tackle the dumpster fire that is freeze in my next video, which will probably be posted tomorrow. One last call to action before I sign off. Make sure you check out the weekly podcast that these YouTube videos have recently spawned. My Wife Hates Video Games. You can listen in whatever app you currently get your podcast fix on, whether it be Google or Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, you name it. Or you can just find the podcast at finallysleeps.com. It's all things geek, relatively funny, and always contains a healthy portion of FIFA Mobile. Check it out if you haven't already. Let me know what you think. Thanks for making 2019 a great year. Here's to more in 2020. I've always ended my videos with as long as you keep watching, I'll keep making videos, but I'm not going to in this one. With all this branching out and how much fun I'm having on the website and doing the podcast, I need to come up with something more inclusive. So I'll be thinking on it. Thanks for watching. Maybe check out one of these other videos next. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Visit my site, finallyhesleeps.com, for daily posts about FIFA Mobile and other various brain vomit. Plus, if you get really bored, you can find merchandise and my latest comedy album, Life Before the Internet, at the links below. Like, down at the bottom, those links.